Chapter 1. Introduction to Anti-Inflammatory Diets. Welcome to our channel. Food as medicine. You are what you eat. A diet restricts the quantity of food eaten and permits consuming only certain kinds of food. Every human requires 7 nutrients in their diet, including carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals, fiber, and water. The consumption of carbohydrates and fat primarily provides the amount of energy required for optimal body functioning. Although every person's dietary requirement depends on age, sex, and daily activities, men tend to exhaust more energy than women. However, the energy needed by the body increases as a person gets older and until a person stops growing. Similarly, when children grow, they require more protein per kilogram of the body's weight than adults, and pregnant women need additional nutrients for fetus development. For a diet to be considered balanced, it must possess all the essential nutrients in the correct and appropriate proportions to maintain good health and improve general health. Healthy eating and dieting are not the same, and studies have illustrated that dieting is a short-term solution that often produces short-term results. According to a report from the University of Arkansas, just about 5% of those who try to lose weight using a diet manages to maintain the weight once they are off it. Therefore, healthy eating is a long-term approach that helps people revitalize essential organs, regulate the heart and blood sugar level, nourish the body and boost general well-being. Diet is the total of food eaten by a person or other living things. Diet is mostly adopted to highlight the specific consumption of nutrition for health or management of weight. There are various dietary patterns based on a person's race, culture, religion, etc. Since a person's dietary choices may or may not be healthy, proper nutrition requires vitamins, minerals, and essential amino acids from protein and vital fatty acids in food. Food may supply energy to the body in carbohydrates, protein, and fat, but eating patterns and dietary choices greatly impact the quality of life, general health, and even longevity. People tend to misunderstand the ideals of dieting generally, and it is frequently seen as something negative. Notwithstanding, the diet includes a person's general consumption of food and not just a limitation of certain meals or food items. Nutrition has also been mistaken for diet, but they both vary. Nutrition is essential for enhancing general health, and being on a diet entails restricting or reducing the intake of certain foods. Dietary allowance guidelines recommend and educate people on what to eat to meet their daily nutrient requirements, combat or reduce the risk factor of certain diseases and improve general health. Dietary allowance guidelines are written and developed by health professionals, such as nutritionists, federal nutrition program operators, healthcare providers, and some policymakers because what people eat dramatically impacts their health. Globally, people are suffering from preventable chronic and severe diseases, and most of these diseases are related to poor diets and lack of physical activity. What are the main purposes of dieting? Dieting regulates food consumption to improve a person's condition, such as obesity or excess body fat, and boost general health. Diet is meant to help edge people towards a healthy lifestyle by eliminating unhealthy food items and their potential side effects. Dieting helps people improve their general diet by making healthier food choices, eating less junk and processed food, and consuming more whole and unprocessed foods. The consistent addition of more nutritious foods to a diet helps to eliminate junk foods over time. However, completely restricting snacks from a diet may not be possible, but sticking to the 80-20 theory can be more realistic and help a person eat healthy 80% of the time. Healthy dietary choices are one way to improve physical conditions and general health. The type of diet, vegan, low-carb, or the Mediterranean, doesn't matter. The aim is for people to become conscious of what they eat daily. Studies have revealed that consuming organic, unprocessed, and locally grown foods can significantly improve nutrient consumption. Therefore, a healthy dietary approach is less processing and high amounts of minerals, vitamins, and antioxidants. Mediterranean, ketogenic, vegan, gluten-free, vegetarian, Paleo, and blood-type diets are some of the diets in the world practiced today. They all contain various foods that are eaten regularly. Though there may be differences, there are different staple foods in each of these diets. For clarity, when following the Mediterranean diet, specific foods such as nuts, whole grains, olive oil, herbs, fish, seeds, and various plants may be included in the diet. The Mediterranean diet is proposed as a healthy and well-balanced diet that can enhance health, improve vitality, increase energy, fight many diseases and prevent health issues by decreasing cholesterol. It has also been effective against cognitive decline, heart diseases, and type 2 diabetes. However, a person's diet may equally contain processed and manufactured foods if they consume processed, junk, and packaged food. Nonetheless, these are inferior food choices that prevent healthy eating and living. Unhealthy food choices can lead to obesity, diabetes, heart disease, and other chronic health conditions. Studies have shown that a healthy diet helps prevent several long-term and chronic diseases, including heart disease, stroke, diabetes, and help reduce the risk of developing certain cancers and maintain a healthy weight. A healthy diet is vital for general health. Therefore, the intake of various foods and consumption of salt, sugar, saturated, and trans fats in less amount is necessary for a healthy diet. A healthy diet is a constituent of various foods, such as fruit, maize, vegetables, potato, cassava, yam, fish, eggs, lentils, milk, wheat, barley, meat, beans, rye, and rice. Healthy eating does not only help to prevent several health complications. It helps to supply energy, promote sound sleep, boost brain functions, and maintain a healthy weight. Overfeeding and consuming food with a high amount of fat and calories can contribute to weight gain and even obesity. Obesity and overweight have been shown to increase the risk of high blood pressure, diabetes, gallstones, stroke, sleep apnea, and elevated triglycerides. A healthy and balanced diet has an adequate proportion of lean protein, fruits, whole grains, vegetables, and low-fat dairy that can help maintain a healthy weight. Foods with a high quantity of trans and saturated fat tend to negatively influence the cardiovascular system and increase cholesterol and triglyceride levels. WHO should diet? According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, a person who is overweight or obese needs to be on a diet because losing at least 5 to 10% of the body's total weight can significantly improve health. Weight has to be lost healthily since diets promote starvation, and even diet pills can negatively affect health. Ensure to lose a pound or 2 weekly through a combination of diet and exercise for optimum health benefits. The easiest reason for using a diet is to lose weight, and consuming fewer calories than a person usually does during the day can help promote weight loss. According to a July 2011 study, people can use a diet to improve their cholesterol level since losing even a small amount of weight can improve their cholesterol level by increasing the good cholesterol or high-density lipoprotein. However, according to the same study, losing lower than 10% of the body's total weight may not significantly influence low-density lipoprotein or bad cholesterol. People who intend to reduce the risk of heart disease can go following a diet. High blood pressure, high cholesterol, and high triglycerides level elevate the risk for heart disease. Reducing the risk factors associated with these conditions is one of the easiest ways of minimizing the major causes of death for people living in the United States of America. Diet will help to improve mood for people who are stressed, tired, or depressed. Studies conducted by the National Weight Control Registry have shown that weight loss can also improve mood. The study also revealed that people who lose weight tend to have more energy, making it easier for people to exercise, maintain weight and improve their shape or physical conditions. Is dieting safe? Dieting includes restricting and limiting the intake of certain foods. Studies have shown that long-term dieting can have certain side effects, such as fatigue, irritability, anxiety, difficulty concentrating, and depression. Dieting can be complicated for adolescents and may contribute to an eating disorder. Though diets include a restriction of certain foods, this restriction may contribute to overeating. Severe and restrictive dieting can impact unhealthy changes in the body's composition, bone density, hormones, menstrual cycle, etc. Cost of dieting? Healthy diets tend to be expensive, but the difference between that and an unhealthy diet is slimmer than expected. According to several studies, in a year, $1.50 is spent daily on a healthy diet, and that tallies the cost of food for a person on a healthy diet to about $550 a year. In 2013, Various researchers analyzed available data and came up with a rough estimate that shows that each person on a diet spends about $1.50 each day. Alternatively, the cost of dieting is higher for families. For instance, in a family of 4, the amount spent on dieting will be about $2,200 a year. However, $1.50 a day is a lot lesser than expected and relatively cheaper than a daily latte, including some financial returns of healthy eating, such as a lower chance of severe or expensive chronic disease in the long run. Experts have stated that people tend to associate healthy foods with health food stores, beautiful wraps, and even higher prices. Still, a person can acquire healthy whole foods from grocery stores at lesser and affordable prices. The inability to dissociate the cost of food from its healthiness has contributed to several undesirable effects on general health. Many people do not check labels before purchasing food items because they assume that the price determines its worth. Thus, if it's cheap, then it is unhealthy to them and vice versa. If you are enjoying this video, please subscribe to our channel. Subscription is totally free by pressing the subscribe button. Also, hit the notifications bell so that you will always be notified of new content on our channels. How to start dieting. To lose weight successfully and maintain good health, it's crucial to choose a nutritious diet. It is necessary to produce a calorie deficit, be active, effectively deal with stress, get sound and adequate sleep, and be mentally motivated. It is also essential to continue with a healthy diet despite possible drawbacks or challenges. To start a diet, a person doesn't have to give up on their lifestyle to lose weight completely, thus sticking to a simple and basic plan is one of the easiest ways of living healthily. Figure out the starting point. Having achievable goals and tracking progress levels is essential for maintaining a healthy weight and improving well-being. Understanding the starting point will help individuals know where to make certain beneficial changes that contribute to healthy living. Understanding the starting point is equally a stepping stone towards healthy eating, eating less, and boosting general health. 2. Set a target. It is essential to begin dietary changes using the first week to prepare the mind and acquire new routines that promote healthy living. It is easy to lose motivation and focus while trying to maintain healthy living. Thus, it is best to set a specific goal to guide the dietary choices and pattern of eating. Having a particular purpose will enable people to shift their concentration from just losing weight to sustaining positive changes to maintain good health. 3. Get an understanding of the basics of dieting. Having an adequate sleep, properly managing stress, and staying hydrated are vital for losing weight and improving general health. There is a likelihood to crave food when hormones are activated due to sleep deprivation, stress, and dehydration increasingly. For the sustenance of good health, it is advisable to have a consistent bedtime and get at least 8 hours of sleep every night. Follow an easy-to-execute daily routine, stretch gently, meditate, exercise, and partake in other physical activities to minimize stress. To stay hydrated, keep a bottle of water or a large glass of water nearer to you. Walk at least 1,000 steps daily per week, including a midday walk during lunch hour or break. Consume daily calories of 100 to 200 for a week by reducing portion sizes for dinner and snacks. Set specific goals. Make some changes where it is necessary, and concentrate on goals that are smart, specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound, for maintaining general health. Assess caloric consumption and set a goal for dieting and maintaining good health. To achieve this with ease, track progress and document or chart it to help make healthier food choices. Draft a shopping list. Drafting what to eat will help prevent impulse eating and panic shopping. To achieve good health, it is best to switch focus from completely removing highly processed and carbonated drinks foods and including nutritious but whole foods with lower calories to the meal plan. Experiment a new fruit, vegetables, and recipes each week to discover more delicious and healthy meals. Be consistent. It is necessary to meet the calorie goal, monitoring and tracking each week's progress. For motivation to sustain a healthy living, it is advisable to be consistent each week despite calories burnt. A considerable change in dietary patterns or choices requires discipline and patience before the results can become visible. 7. Revisit the goals. Apart from setting and monitoring the progress level of the set goals, it is also ideal for assessing the challenges experienced and set new or realistic goals to help overcome them. To make the needed adjustments and leave room for changes, it is best to revisit the set goals every 2 to 4 weeks. 8. Follow a meal plan. To sustain healthy eating, following a meal plan can help with the daily nutrient requirements, choice of meals, caloric consumption, and even saving money by minimizing the possibility of impulse shopping. Maintaining a healthy weight is quite challenging and demanding. Thus, if a person is struggling with daily routines or choosing meals, it is advisable to seek support or professional help. A registered dietitian, healthcare provider, certified personal trainer, or psychologist may help a person address specific underlying health challenges and draft a meal plan based on needs and possible challenges. So, eat right, eat wisely, and be happy. Here ends this video on dieting and weight loss. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out our other videos in this series. Food is medicine. Remember to subscribe to this channel. Goodbye. See you again soon.